Hi, it's Hazel and welcome to my channel. This is all the mess from the video I've just made. Okay, this is what I've made today. I've made it in a different way to what I've seen before. It's made with vellum at the edges, vellum. So this is totally different to what I've seen other people do. For example, they've folded the paper over and used the vellum, but I've done it in a different, completely different way. Not done it before. I didn't do a prototype, but I've done different ideas. I'll show you on the video how it turned out for me. the ones that they did on. So that's why I've done it in a much simpler way, and I find this much easier and neater as well to make a little book like this, and it's like a little journal, very cute. Okay, and then I'll show you at the end a few things that I've done. I don't show you everything because it's pretty obvious, and there's loads of videos on various things anyway. Without further ado, let's go. Okay, so today I'm going to show you the thing that I tried. And I'm going to show you, then I'm going to show you the thing that I did. Okay, I don't know how you can do this really neatly. Okay, so this is how I found out that Alien's glue does not stick vellum. I don't know where Alien's glue. I'll take it downstairs. Oh dear, I have to go and fetch my glues in a minute. But anyway, this is how I found that Alien's, because this didn't stick this, but art glitter glue does stick this very well. And so I tried to make this was going to be a prototype. Anyway, this is what you do with this, right? Okay, let me explain. You get a strip of 4x7 inch vellum, or paper I'll do, tracing paper 2 will do, and score it every ½ inch, so that gives you all these little things here. And then you leave that, and then you glue inside the back, okay, like that. So you can do that. Let's see. That's what mine turned out. Now, I know that I'm not the neatest or patientest of persons, so I thought there must be an easier way of doing this if you're not patientest or anything of persons. And then what you do is you fold your papers and you put it round there. Now this, I think it's was it pink strawberries? I don't know, it might be pink strawberry, I think it was. She's done this. And not this, but the idea, and it's so neat. I don't know how to get it so neat. Anyway, I haven't got that much patience, so I've devised another idea, and then today I thought of even a different idea. So this is my prototype, but this isn't the one I'm going to try today. So that's how this one worked. I did a different cover as well, actually, to what she did. So each one of those is a pocket. Each one of these little ones is a pocket. But I'm going to do something else. I'm definitely going to do something else. So that's what I'm going to try today. So I'm going to do this, still using vellum as the things, but I'm using vellum in an easier way. Well, I think it's an easier way. It can be an easier way. There's just a few little tips I need to tell you about it. Okay, so I need a piece of vellum. I don't need a piece of vellum. You could use, I think you could use other things. You can use normal paper, be great. Fabric. I don't know if you could use fabric doing this, actually. You might be able to. Fabric might be a good idea, actually. As long as it's quite smooth and thin. Thin and robust. What are you trying to get? There's vellum. I've had this vellum a while. I'm thinking, what can I do with vellum? And I saw this project and I thought, ooh, is that going to work? Okay, 4 inches, there we go, 4 inches height. I'm using this one as much as possible because I think these are I don't know if this is, but the other one, and the new one I've got is a self-sharpening blade. Oh dear, that's not straight. No, the new one I've got is a self-sharpening blade. That made that Or is it not? No, we seem to have done it. Oh. As I said, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't. You don't have to be so accurate. I've taken the guard off because you couldn't get anywhere near there. So you just got to be careful with your fingers and everything. If I put my finger, I don't know, I did catch it and it is quite sharp, but surprisingly, I don't mean catch it as in. Right, so I'm gonna cut these. I think you can probably see what I'm doing. I don't know how many I did, but I might need more with what my new idea is anyway. I'm not going to fold the papers over for a start. Okay. I hope you're intrigued. Carry on watching. Right. Okay. Is that? I can't see whether it's straight or not. It's not necessarily. You don't have to be deadly accurate like the other one though. But I want to be accurate. You know what I mean? Where's the one? Oh, it's there. Isn't it? That's the big mark there. That's fine. The big mark. That's my husband. Big mark. Tall mark. Big mark. Tall mark. Alright, there we go. So your little nick. Make a little nick in the that's my son-in-law because he's not very tall. And big mark, make a big mark. The big mark there's the 1 inch one. There we go. Right. There we go. How about that? I don't know how many I'm doing. I'm just doing several. I don't know whether I can work out how many I need because I'm, you know what I'm like. I used to be good at maths at school, you know. I was in one, you know, I was in one of the top high-end sets. So obviously I've made a mistake somewhere. Look, I'm getting that off there. So it doesn't really matter. Right. So what I did then, and we'll move that out of the way. It's got them all together like this, and you can see you don't have to be accurate at all. I just bend them into there. Okay, oops. This is my first tip to make sure I get a proper crease. Yay. I haven't prepared any of my papers because I've changed my mind on what I'm doing, haven't I? So let's get that. That doesn't. Why's that got bumps in it? Because it's me. Yeah. Let's hold on. We don't want any bumps, do we? It might not glue properly. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking over here because I need one of these clips because I'm going to get these to clip. Right, is that, no, it's not even the middle lot. So, right, and you can notice it's not really brilliantly straight either. I mean, it is straight-ish, hopefully, but not. Now I needed that crease because you need to see the crease when you're doing the staple. Okay, so when you're doing a stapler, remember that the staples don't come out at the end, which is I was thinking that the other day. They don't come out at the end, do they? They come out a little bit in there. So when you staple, you want to get the staple in the middle. So you've got to remember that you need the staple to be there. Well, actually it rests there, so hopefully that's the bit. It's not bad. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't really even matter too much if it's not deadly accurate. That one's deadly accurate. Yay! I might take that one out. And do the other one. The other should stay in now. Let's turn it around so we've got. Because I'm right-handed, dear. Right, I can't see what I'm doing. I need to put my glasses on. Right, I need to put that about there. Yeah, that do, see? They should come at the top now. That one does, that one does. That one doesn't. But it folds. Let's see if that'll be enough. Would that be enough? Or do I take it out? I'm a bit worried about that one because that one's not deadly. Oh, it's because the other ones are so accurate. Just a minute. I'm such a wuss when it comes to staples. I like them to be accurate. I think it would work. In fact, the other one, I think the other one did work when I did it like very slightly out. But I'm going to take it out because I'm such a fusspot when it comes to staples. Right, I'm going to put it just... Right, let's have a look. Where is that? Oh, it needs to be perhaps a little bit there, do you think? Is that more accurate? No, that's exactly the same place. That's exactly the same place. I'm going to leave it. I mean, useless both times, but you'll see if it works or not, won't you? Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get some, perhaps some cereal box or something, and get a 4-inch piece of cereal box. 4-inch by 4-inch would be great. You could probably make it bigger if you like, but I'm making it 4-inch, making it the same height as that. Okay, so I'm going to get that now. Two pieces of 4x4. I'm going to cover these. It's okay, I've just opened the curtains because I couldn't put lights on. I thought I might as well open the curtain. I'd shut them up blinds. Okay, right, this is what I've found. This is my papers. I was going to use pieces of this. I could only find one piece apart from some that didn't quite work. So what I'm going to do is, it's not straight. They're the same size. Oh, they're not even the same size. I don't know whether to fold them round and then do the back. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so what I can do is fold them round. Okay. Put them on like that and fold them around. Right, I've decided that I'm going to use the globby glue, even though it's globby. It works a bit better unless you're spreading it around. If you're spreading it around with a spreader, then that's great. Just going to move them a minute. Yeah, it says me, carefully. Even got bits of staple still on the desk. Oops. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is put that down on the desk. Just put it in the middle. I haven't measured the paper, so I don't know how big it is, but it's just bigger than, it looks about 3/4 inch extra all round. I don't know why it's at square already. No, that's not even quite straight. I don't know if I can move it. I could do if I peeled it. I think if I peeled it like that. Because I can't see what I'm doing from here, can I? So that's my excuse anyway. Let me just have a look a minute. I need to get that straight. Still not straight. Come on, straight. Come on, straight. That's it. Is that it? Definitely a lot better. So that should be a 4-inch square, hopefully. As I'll do the other one. So it's going to be fairly the same, isn't it? It's not going to be, because I've printed 2 of my picture. Now you can either do it like the Pam method, which is this, and fold it over. This paper's quite thick, so I'm going to do it like this, making sure you leave a bit in the corner, otherwise that corner will be bare. Don't have to do it like this. You can actually stick it straight on as a 4-inch piece or whatever size you're doing. That's because of course you don't have to use 4 inches. There we go. And some people will be saying I'm going to use whatever, you know. Yes, I'm going to use something else. You've got your own ideas, that's great. So if I don't know if I've actually managed to tell you, but the reason I did the opposite ones each time is because I used to watch Victoria Designs, and Tinny used to say that you always should do the opposite way round, although I don't know, because I think it's glued really well. I'm going to get my own glue in a minute because I left it all downstairs. And another thing I was telling you, I'll tell you when I come back. Okay. Another thing I was thinking about telling you when I was gluing was, I've got a new friend a new friend from Finland. So if anybody's from Finland, I don't know if she's watching, but if anybody's from Finland, you'll know how to pronounce things, won't you? So what I did was I went on Google Translate to find out how you pronounce a name, and her name's spelt V-I-R-V-E. So I looked it up, and apparently it's Virva. Okay. So hopefully I've pronounced it right, because I'm thinking if I don't know how to pronounce a name, I'll be making something up and she'll be known as that name, even though I don't physically speak to her. So Virva. Hopefully it's that's right. And apparently it means vibrant. So that's good. Right. So those two are, so I could have it like that as the covers, couldn't I? But I'm going to cover these first. I'm just going to cover these very quickly, hopefully. Sun's out again now, I hope it's okay. But I'm thinking about using this as the cover so it's plain. And that'll look quite nice plain, because you've got such a patterned cover, haven't you? So I'd need something like, I'm going to do something like 3.5 inch squares. Okay. Oh good, that's good, the sun's gone in again. It's very, very dull out there when it's in. I should actually move my glue mat out of the way, shouldn't I? Or wipe the glue mat or something. I know you can wipe the glue mat, but I don't think I've got any wipes here actually. I'm just going to put it over there a minute, okay, because it's gluey here. Oh no, there's glue all over my thing as well. Right, okay, so I'm going to put it like, I'll see how big it is on there, because I usually do thingy, don't I? Right then. I'm going to put my thing, it's over there. I was looking for my thing. Right. Okay, so there's our little thing. So what obviously you do, you probably got this already. I don't know how many I've got. How many have I got? I've got quite a few, haven't I? Right, so you will now glue that on there, and that will. I should think that would be that way up, wouldn't it? Oops, hold on. Let's see if I can get it so it's exactly right. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, it's slightly bigger. Don't know why, because I did measure that as 4 inches, but I'm not too worried about that at all. It's fairly see-through, isn't it? This, so, and obviously I say this glue works better than Alien's. Well, I don't think Alien's glue works actually. I tried to use it the other day. I thought, oh, I could use this glue. You know, perhaps this would give me my glue now. I know it didn't work. Just checking it's the right way up. We've got to put it on there. We've got to make sure it's slightly down, because that's, and yeah, there we go. And obviously you bend it to make sure it fits in the thing, so that's not too bad at all. Oh, it's slightly at the bottom, I've done it. Right, okay, so the other one's the same, slightly at the bottom. I will leave a little gap. I should think it's the same size, I don't know. I do not know what I'm... Don't ask me what I'm doing because I don't know. Right. That's my catchphrase, isn't it? Right, okay. Although, this is what my excuses are. Okay, let's see if that will... It's the same now. Right, let's get that in. It should nicely and fit. I don't know if you put a clip on there, it would work. If you had if you had glue that wouldn't work, that didn't seem to work. I don't know. I never tried that actually. I just knew that it wouldn't work to start with. Okay, so my idea. Let's see how many we'll need, possibly. I'm going to use 2 sheets, same as the original. It should be 2 sheets, but then otherwise it will be massive, wouldn't it? Okay, so I'm deciding to use perhaps 12 by 12, perhaps 4 by 4 little bits of this. I mean, it's not cut very well because my cutter didn't. It was cut by my other thing that's not working properly at the moment. I don't think it would matter if it's raggy, but it's fairly thin. You could get away with a lot more actually. I don't know. Should we cut that? Should we still use that? Could cut that in half. Because I was originally going to half and then going to put them around it, but I don't think what's the point of that? I don't know. I don't know if there's a point to that or not. Come on, logic. Got to be logical, haven't you? I suppose you could even use bits of cereal box or bits of file folder. It depends what you're going to do with it. If you're going to cover it or not. Yeah, that will do. So that's 2 pages. Is that one as well? Is that 2? Yeah, look, it's got all these. I don't know. Shall we leave them on? I don't know. What I'm going to do is make sure that's sort of straight, and I'm going to round these 2 corners with my big. I'm going to do it with a 1/4 inch. Where is it? That's 3 pages. Oh, I could use that one. No reason why I couldn't use that one. So these are all scraps. So this is a very scrappy piece of... Just see if it's the straight way round. Got to make sure it's the... It's quite confusing because 10 centimetres is just less than 4 inches. Oh, it does slivers. That's good. Right, that way round, that way round. It doesn't matter which way round this says. Because that could be, it doesn't. You don't have to have the same amount of pages. So I've got 6 sheets of paper now. Yay. Right then, the other ones you could make into pockets, so you could do doubles as I showed you. Make them a bit shorter actually as well. You can make them shorter or longer. There's no reason why you can't have 3-inch pockets. Depends what you've got. If you've got 3-inch paper, so you've just got 3 inches worth, and you know you've got a 3-inch scrap. Use that. I don't know. I've got that. Oh yeah, that's another point, isn't it? You could fold it in like that. Let's do that with this. Let's do that with one then, okay? Let's see how far we need to be in. Okay. That's a little bit more in. What I could do is use one of these, couldn't I? they could add to that, and then you could make that into a pocket, couldn't you, or top or something? Yeah. Should do that for the back page. So now I'm going to attempt to glue it in. I'm going to glue one side then the other, and then this is not how you do the other one. You put the other one inside, but I don't see the point. What you've got to do then is make sure you've got this straight. It's not coming down there and it's not going up there. Or is it coming up? Is that too big? I made this 4 inches, definitely. Let's have a look. In fact, that'll do, won't it? This must be perfectly square, but obviously mine isn't. That'll do. And then I'm going to glue the other side. As long as it's not showing over at the sides of the paper, I'm fine with that. And then I'm just gluing that on. This is not the idea I did before. This is different. But I thought if I put both on, it doesn't matter, does it? And it should dry clear so you won't see that. The pattern of the glue there. Okay, so that, and then you've got to make sure it folds backwards and forwards fine. If it doesn't, I'll get a bone folder and do it. Make sure it does, or something, away from my bone. That's poking out. And we can make sure the glue's flat as well, can't we? Okay. Okay, there we go. So that's number 1 page. Yay! Right, obviously I'm not going to use all these now. So I'm going to stick all these in now, okay? And then I'll do that on fast. I've showed you one, so you should be able to do the other ones. Okay, just going through it now, and I noticed that some are sticking out. That's because I haven't glued them. Looks like I haven't glued them in properly. Not these, the ones at I've done from the beginning. It's here, look, these. So there's more than one. Yeah, I think what happened that I didn't glue. That's not in there enough. I don't think you can get it any further in though because of the nature of it, so I don't know whether it's worth having these a little bit shorter than 4 inches. Well, this is the first time I've done it, so I don't know. I didn't know that. Right, okay. I thought the theory would be okay. I see. I thought how's the oh dear, I'm doing it backwards. How's the practice? So what I'm going to do now. Let's move these that way. So let's see how big. Yeah, it is logical. Do you know what? That is logical, isn't it? Right, so do as I don't do as I do. Do as I say. Let me just measure it for you if I can find a measurer. Oh, it's only an 1/8 of an inch. It's an 1/8 of an inch, so you would need them to be 3 7/8, wouldn't you? Perhaps. Oh, that might be the back. It is actually. Right, have I done the back? Oh, it's glued. Right, there we go. Okay, so 4 inch then covers, and then 3 7/8 of an inch width, and probably 4 inches would be fine at the top by the looks of it. I could do it slightly less if you like, if fitting. Right, okay, so there's the book. Okay, so I don't know what we can do things with it now. Okay, it could make a part 2 really, couldn't it? And decorate it. So I've got to think about that now. I've got lots of ideas. You can obviously put pockets in, because that would have been, these would have been pockets, wouldn't they, anyway? Some of them would have been lots of pockets. That's a pocket, obviously. We haven't stuck that one down. So let's glue that down. Good job we didn't cut that, isn't it? With the I've done obviously prototypes and tried other ways, but I thought, oh, I'll try that way, and I may as well do it on camera, because, you know, I've been delaying this so much. Right then, what have I got here? You could use bits of vellum, of course. Yeah, because I've got, that's a scrap piece of vellum now, isn't it? So you could make a vellum pocket, a straight one, or I don't know. Cut the thing out. Okay, so that must be 3 7/8, mustn't it, by what, 2 inches. I'll make a pocket there then. 2 inches by 3 7/8. Yeah, this should fit in there, because that's got the 3 and it's confusing because of the. It's not going to cut down, is it? I just have to tear that off. By 2 inches. Okay, that's the 2 there. It's the large mark. The large mark. It's a nerve, isn't it? The big mark. Okay. If you've got a tall husband, call mark as well. There we go. Actually, I could re-round the corners, couldn't I? As well. Yeah, I'll need to re-round the corners because I've had to cut that off. Let's see if I can do that all together. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay, we're starting at the back, aren't we? So I was going to do that one. I've done that one now. I'm just going to do this one. I think the reason is because I'm thinking about rounding the corners of this with the small. And making a punch at the top with that small bunch. About that. So you've got that as a pocket now, haven't you? And it's a see-through one. And this will glue vellum, there we go, glue venom as well. Glue venom and vellum. Am I actually showing? So oh, that's because I was looking. See if I was actually showing you, because I thought, oh, if I've had that camera off a minute ago, I'll put it back on. Let's try and get that off. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, it's near this side, that should be okay. I'm going to try and put it right at the bottom there. There we go. I don't know, do you know about these? These would make a nice journaling spot, wouldn't they? Yay. I wonder where to put something in the middle, because obviously that didn't. Yeah. I'm going to put a bit of washi tape down the middle of that to hide that. Only to hide it, not. All we need now is my scissors. Oh, here's some. Don't know where the purple ones have gone. Obviously, if it's not glued, you can glue it. Just re-glue. As I said the other day, regroup. Yeah, regroup. There we go, new one. Oh yes, I've got an idea for one of these pockets. An envelope. Ah. Okay, I'll do a bag in a minute. I've just thought of this lot. Let's get this on. Let's do it in the middle. Let's do it to here. And then, oops, where is it? Where's the I can't see the there it is. There we go. you go, it's got that on the back, hasn't it? So we're using what we have on our desk, eh? Come on, we've got bits now. Oh, don't want bits. And that obviously will show above, which will look nice. Yay. And although I'm showing you things, I think you ought to see this one because I've got an idea. I've not done it before, but I've got, this is the theory. Right, so it's using my circles. I've just used my circles to make a belly band. I'm going to use my circles to make a little pocket. But I've got an idea. Let's see if it works. I'm cutting strips of paper. Right, how big do I want my pocket? I don't need to make them. Let's have a look. So if I make a strip of, put a strip of these here. I'm just hoping it doesn't get caught on anything. Oh, what's that bit there? That might need gluing down. Oh, it looks like it is glued, is it? I don't know. It's not lifting. Right, okay. Did I do the bottom? You know what? It does help, don't you? You'll probably think to yourself, oh, don't you do the bottom? I suppose it could be like a belly band. It's not intended. I'll probably be wondering why things are slipping out the bottom, wouldn't I? Right, so that's the... There. So when you put things in, let's find some... Oh, I've got some... There's all my bits. All my little bits I've just had out in my hand, little bits. From a pack I got. I thought this is quite cute. So if you put something like that in there, when it's glued down properly, when you've put something like that in there, no, that's not going to fit. Of course, it's not going to fit. Let's try something that will fit. There's a sticker. You can put stickers in there, yeah. Right, if you put something that you can see it through there, that's my idea. I like that idea. New style pocket, yeah. It's not a new style pocket, is it? Right, okay, and that's too big. This is too big as well. Right. See if I can get that. These are really thin paper, so it's not. No, it's not going to go. It's not going to go down. That is too big. You need something really thin to demonstrate. Let's demonstrate with this. Right. See what I mean? This is why it has to be glued down properly. You want something fairly substantial to go in the pocket, okay? And that'll go down that far. So yeah, that's about right, isn't it? So that's not even 2 inches, is it? 1 3/4 inches by, well, 3 or something like that. You want a little tag or something to go in there that size. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I love that idea. I wanted to do it for a while. I thought, oh, I'll do it now. You'll do it now on video, yay. Right. Let's glue that down there, yeah. Get the glue cloth out and everything. And you can't see it so well because you've got the, well, it doesn't really matter about that, does it, the vellum. Okay, oops. There you go, there's that as well. Right, okay. You could continue. There's loads and loads and loads of things you can do with this. Oh, that's what I did, yeah. So for the second page, I've done one of those pockets, Septeria 18. Is it Septeria 18? Yes, it is, yes. She does those. But I do the other, I do add a little thing to the bottom as well. I love these. I think these are great. A lovely little idea. Then she puts things on there, like die cuts. And I haven't got any die cuts or anything. I have been trying, oh yeah. I've been trying die cuts. I haven't got any die cuts. These are my own little flowers. So they could, not a little bit of brooch. I can put them on there like that. Not sure if that's the right colour. Yeah, things like that. I've got a small one for the middle, or a big one for the middle, an extra large one for the middle. I have got some big ones. There we go. So you could do that and make that there instead. Or you could have that little... That's that idea. I was going to do a video on these, but I couldn't. I just didn't. It didn't quite work. Right. So, oh yeah, there you go. What about one there, and that small one there? We could do that, couldn't we? So that's like a tribute to Septeria 18's little idea. I do like the idea of those. Yeah. I'm going to try and get that off my finger before it, because it's going to break it off. But no, you can't help. Just move over there. Okay, I think it's trying to get help, but of course it'll get hindered, won't it? And it'll get in the way and everything. And I don't know. Right, let's put that there. This one's fine because it's not got a... Don't know where you get them from, them little die cuts that people say. I put in die cuts, it just brings up die cuts, and I've got loads of those. Actual die cut, you know, like for your big shot. I've got loads. I don't need any more. I just wanted to see what they look like, and then have a go at making my own. This is what I've tried here. Okay, there we go. And they look nothing when they've been on the page. If you wanted to try those, they'd, you know, put your paintbrush around, or put little blobs and circle and lines and blobs for the leaves. If you wanted to try those and it looks absolutely stupid on paper, don't worry about it. These did. A lot of them, especially things like, things like that. It looks fine. If you put that on a page, it looks absolutely fine. In fact, I'm going to decorate the next page with one of those. There we go. There we go. I'm going to put that in the corner there. That's got washi tape on it there, so I'm leaving that there. Oh, let me show you what else I've done. Okay. Oh yeah, that's from these are things like. Look at this. Oh, it's because it's bent over because it was a bit tall. So that's postcode and things from the yeah, that's this year's July, and that's the Birmingham when we had Commonwealth Games. That was fun. So I've got yeah, things like that. That's great, isn't it? And then you've got things like that. I think my son's arrived home from his walk. There we go. So that things like that. Decorate with stickers or something. Stickers would be good if you've got plenty of stickers. Who was talking about? I think it was Beverly. Plenty of stickers she's got. Me too, but I'm just using those. Okay, so there's the pocket with the. I don't know. That might go in there. Might it? Oh no, it's too. That's too big. It looks too. Yeah, you think it'd be too. I think they'd be small, but they're not. They're massive. Something really slim. Go in there. Belly band there. Think of something to go in the belly band. I don't know. I haven't tried anything, so it might even be stuck on the page. Oh yeah, that'll fit. Look, I won't leave it in there, but it'll fit. A stick. That's a sticker. And what else we got here? I haven't done anything on these pages yet. I haven't made that little envelope I was going to make. Right, an envelope. I was going to make a little envelope out of something like this. And I have got masses of them. I made them with, this is one, the Lazy Panda Company. I got some paper in. So you could cut a piece out like this. In fact, let's cut it all up there. Cut all the broken bits off, because this is what paper is. And I've moved the paper to a drawer now, which is why it's not in there. Cut that off. And let's see how we can make as much as that. And then make a mini envelope out of this, couldn't you? That's the side. Right, so you do is one of those folds like this. And we've got some of this paper. And you think, oh, I've finished my paper now, what can I do with it? Oh, you've moved it to a drawer like me. I've got loads of these. I'm trying. Okay, like that. And glue down the middle. No, do we glue down the middle first? No, we don't. We cut it first, don't we? Because it's easier. Fold it up a bit like that. And you can cut that off. Make a little. Okay, and then you want a little flap for the top. Actually, you can cut that down a little bit if you like. That's what I do sometimes. Let's do it the same. Only very slightly, because otherwise you won't be able to cover it with your. Hold on a minute. What am I doing? What am I doing now? I need to make me thingy first, don't I? Flap first. Then we do that. I'm guessing, by the way. This is right. I'm not measuring. I'm guessing. Okay, so now you can do the. Hold on, just make it right, so it's the same, and you can do that as well, as I said. Okay, which way are we? Not going up, we're going down, aren't we? So we need very, very slightly down like that. That's great. So it gives you a bit of a. That and then this. Okay, and then you can fold that up and glue it. Now we glue it. We glue the middle bit first. It's best you can glue it first, but it's just a bit of messing about, that's all. Okay, that's it. I've made these loads on video. Okay, but I haven't got any of these 2 pages, so I thought I'd do it now. Okay, so that, and then you can put that in. You could put it in a pocket. Let's try that pocket. Or you could stick it to a page, or pin it to a page. It would go in there. It's too wide, is it? No, that's right. It actually goes in. This one. I don't want it any further down than that, really, do I? That fits in there. You can still see. That's what I like about this. Like, you can still see the pattern through it. Whatever. Right. So let's get that. We'll put it in that corner there, and we've got a little. Yeah. Let's make a. Oh, we could do it like that. I'm going to make an L shape here, and then I'm going to. Then it'll be a tuck spot as well, won't it? Okay. So the things that don't fit in the pocket, fit in the envelope, fit in the fit behind. Oh no, I was wondering why it stuck. Of course, I haven't glued that bit, have I? Right, and then I've done that. Oh, those are the pockets I did before. Look with the. That's my favourite one of the lot. And I stuck. Well, it's not a die cut, but it's a picture I did. Not a picture I did. Picture I cut out of a book. Yeah. So actually could put things behind it like that. I don't know. I don't know if I'd store those in there, but okay. I suppose you could do that bit, couldn't you? Yeah. You could put a bit for ephemera, couldn't you? I mean, if you wanted to. I mean, I would be tempted to staple it, but you could cover your staples, couldn't you? Glue that bit there, and that one I have got actually. Where am I? Oh, I've got that's part of my staple. I've got staple anywhere stapler. That's part of it. I don't know where the other bits are. They're there somewhere. But I could actually almost get in there and staple that, but not quite. I think. Yeah, let's make a see-through pocket for ephemera, shall we? You could make the whole thing an ephemera thing if you wanted, couldn't you? Really. Again, I'm guessing. I'm going to get my bigger punch. I might glue around the edge then. Or we could put washi tape. What about washi tape around the edge? Because that would make the whole pocket available, wouldn't it? Or pieces of paper, whatever you like. I'm going to get this, let's neaten this up at the edge. Like that. That's not very neat, but that'll do. Right, okay. So let's do it like this. I don't know why I'm turning it over. No. Yeah. I want to do it like that, don't I? My husband's chatting to me. He's chatting away to somebody. Right, okay. I think I heard my name mentioned, so I'm wondering. I'm going to ask if he remembers what he was talking about. Yeah. I want to know exactly what he said, Nadia. What you're chatting about. I could have gone straight down and asked him because he probably won't remember. Right, what I'm going to do now, because I don't think this is very neat, I'm going to take it off and probably put it on a better. Is it? Oh, it is. Is it? That's not too bad, is it? I thought it was a lot worse than that. That is, because that's really short. No, that's not. I'm going to just come along. Oh, I don't matter about that, does it? I'm going to do this because I've just realised it'll be showing. Wait a minute. I know it's going to be a long video, this is, but obviously it could be in 2 parts, but you know, but. Right then, do we add a bit of glue to that, because obviously it's washi tape. I'm not adding glue to the actual vellum, just on the washi tape. Just hoping it fits. Will it fit? Did we check? Did we actually? Oh, it does fit. That's all right. I must have checked. But anyway, that can store things like this now, can't it? Well, you can see them in there, and it's got a little punch there. You could store, well, perhaps a bit longer than that, but you could store them in there now, couldn't you? Little ephemera part. Right, okay, so that's storing bits or putting stickers in there for your friends, stuff like that. Oh, that's the point. Look, I've gone the other side of here. Look, I could fold it over, but I don't think that'll work for very long. I think it's probably best to cut it off. Scissors allowing. Doesn't work, does it? Right, so let's use these ones, see if these work. Scissors willing. Yeah, that's it. Scissors willing. There we go. Scissors. Oh, that's good. Anyway, as I was saying, this scissors willing. Scissors willing, you can do it. Right, okay, so there's a piece for ephemera. I stuck in ephemera and ephemera there. So we can do a little flip through now. I've got something on at least one of the pages, haven't I, of the pairs. So let's do. You can carry on. You can put, I think, a little envelope at the front, gusset envelope or something like that. I've got loads. People keep watching my old video, one that was unedited. I don't know why they watch it, unless it's to my grandkids. I don't know. But I've got a better one than that. If you want to know, or you could attach one to the page. You don't have to have. You could actually attach one to the page instead of. Yeah, you can make a. Because I've done that. I've done that on video. What I've done is attached it to the page so it comes out like that a bit. And then I've done a flap. And probably a closure as well. So you can do that. That's no problem. Just thinking how you could do it with, you know, you know how to make gusset envelopes. If you don't know how to make, there's plenty of videos. There's mine. I've got videos. That looks so cute now, doesn't it? And I can put more of those in because I find these quite a lot on envelopes and things. And it looks great when you've got a stamp on as well, haven't you? As well. Right, and then there's that, and that's a big massive journaling spot. Starts here. You can use these as journaling lines. Fun. What's happening now? Oh, it's this. So I've got that as me. Oh, I wonder if that could go in there. No, I think it's going to be too big again, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit too big. It's unpredictable, isn't it, how big it is? Because obviously I've got to have a certain amount of glue at the edges. But I love this. You've got the bit open there. Belly band. Yeah, you can put something in the belly band. That's quite strong. I've got an actual piece of paper as well underneath. Is it vellum? I think it's just normal paper or cardstock. Cardstock. Yeah. Okay. Little envelope, tuck spot, ephemera thing there. Library card thing, but I've made that there, so that's staying in there. So that could be an ephemera thing as well, couldn't it? Did I just glue that? Didn't I? Just glued that. And then I've got this as a journaling spot, possibly. Even that is a journaling spot. But then you've also got a little pocket as well for storage. Let's go here. Let's put that in. Let's check it works. Check the pocket works, because sometimes it's stuck into. There's glue. There we go. Yeah. hope that's straight. Okay then. Okay, so I've done quite a bit for you there. That would take absolutely hours to do more. So you could think of lots of little, you could do flip outs and some more of these pockets, which are absolutely adorable. All I've done is folded a piece of paper over there, rounded it, and then stuck 2 pieces of paper over there, which I've prettied up the edges of with a punch, and stuck them facing that way, and I've put a piece of card there folded over as well. Or you could fold it actually if you was doing it on a, yeah, like the pocket I showed you. I don't know where it is. Well, there. Yeah, so if you're doing it like this, oh, I didn't do it on that one, but you can actually fold it and fold it over on the back of that. Got it on there. I might have actually stuck that down on there then. Yeah, that's actually stuck to the page. It's fine. Little journaling space there, possibly. Photos, anything like that, yeah. Lots of journaling space on that one. You can decorate the edges, put the flower down. Anything like that. Flower on that one. Hide it. I suppose you could even make that into a pocket again, if you liked. I've stuck that on with washi tape. There we go. Like that. Yeah, then belly band. Yeah, I showed you, didn't I? I told you, I mean, acrylics, circles of acrylic. It takes about 2 seconds to do the circles. Add in different colours on your brush, that's what I always do. And then I put white on after and put little dots. Do that, that's fine. Little envelope, I've showed you how to do those. They're ever so easy. And then ephemera, whatever. Journaling space, or you can add something else, perhaps another one of these. Little journaling space there. I've already got lined paper on the back there. Okay, and then journaling space or another place for a pocket. Oh, a little pocket there. Yay! Well, there we go. That's great, isn't it? Okay. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share my video with your friends. Press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. There's no reason why you couldn't make these into a little tuck spot or belly band thing as well, like that in the corner. Different colours like that. That'd be fun. They're fun, aren't they? Yeah, I could use those quite a bit. You could do lots with those, actually. Do lots and lots of different things. I mean, I could do a quick video on those if you wanted me to. And the flowers as well. Okay. Please join my Facebook group if you haven't already as well. That'd be great. Yay. And goodbye.